What's an open source and what's a framework?
So there's basically two ways to write software. One way is you get a team together, you write it, and you sell the software to people. And that's been like obviously the predominant way that things have been made in the world. But but alongside that, since the invention of computers, there's been this desire to create software that anybody could use, own, edit, share, modify in any way. And that has been the open source movement. And I personally feel very aligned with this idea of open source, partially because most of the things that I use and build upon are themselves open source. And the open is it's open, and the source is about the code, the source code, because we can take source code and we can compile it or like turn it into an application. Compiling a binary is the technical version of that. But like we can turn it into an application and distribute it. But if we give people the source code, then they can modify it and then make their own version of the application. Or now they can use something like a library or a framework to build applications on top of it. And so that's really what our thing is. It's a framework to then build any kind of agentic application on top of. And agentic being agents, applications being like, that could be Microsoft Word, Google Calendar. It could be anything you see on a website. It could be anything you see, like you click on your phone or your computer. And all of that, what we think is going to become agentic in that you will be able to call your agent and book your calendar, for example, or text your agent and get a pizza, or go shopping on Discord or Telegram. And we're already seeing some of this just with traditional chatbots. And it really is about like the web used to be kind of like on websites. A lot of those websites now like are things you could take and actually bring into your DMs, into your phone, onto social media. The open source part is like, I want this to be something that everyone can have. There's no part of it you have to buy. It is free in every sense of what free means. And it's a framework for other people to build their applications on top of. And this is really like why I think we've been getting so much traction.